The NFL landscape has been buzzing with speculation ever since the rumors first began swirling about MAXX CROSBY potentially making a move. And now it seems the whispers have turned into a tangible reality, with the defensive powerhouse potentially joining the Baltimore Ravens. The impact of a player like Crosby, known for his relentless pursuit of the quarterback and his ability to disrupt plays at the line of scrimmage, cannot be understated, especially for a team that has been showing flashes of brilliance but has often struggled to close out crucial games. The Ravens, with their high-flying offense and a defense that has flirted with dominance, suddenly have the potential to elevate themselves to a whole new tier. If Crosby's rumored arrival materializes, fans have been speculating on social media, debating endlessly about how his presence could affect the team's dynamics, the locker room energy, and even the defensive schemes that the coaching staff might deploy. Analysts have started to run through scenarios, imagining a defense that can consistently pressure the quarterback, force turnovers, and create momentum-shifting plays. The intrigue around this potential signing has reignited conversations about the Ravens' playoff prospects, as fans and pundits alike are trying to forecast just how deep this team could go if Crosby were to join forces with their already talented roster. The speculation surrounding MAXX CROSBY's potential addition has not only energized Ravens fans, but has also sent shockwaves through the league, with rival teams suddenly recalculating their own strategies and assessing how to counter a defensive line bolstered by such a formidable talent. Crosby's reputation precedes him. His relentless motor, ability to read plays, and knack for creating chaos in the backfield have earned him a spot among the elite pass rushers. And his rumored move has ignited imaginations about what the Ravens' defense could become. Could this be the final piece that transforms a talented but inconsistent unit into one of the most feared in the league? Conversations among insiders suggest that Crosby's arrival might not just be about stats or sacks, but about leadership, attitude, and the way he can instill confidence in younger teammates. Fans have taken to forums and podcasts to dissect the potential fit, debating how his style meshes with the Ravens' traditional approach of speed, agility, and tactical aggression. Meanwhile, sports media outlets have started painting scenarios in which Crosby's pressure up front opens opportunities for the secondary, potentially turning games that were once nail-biters into decisive victories. The rumors, whether fully grounded in reality or fueled by wishful thinking, have created a sense of anticipation that the Ravens franchise hasn't felt in years. A buzz that extends beyond the city and into the hearts of fans who have been waiting for a tangible sign that their team is ready to make a deep playoff run. What makes this speculation particularly compelling is not just Crosby's on-field talent, but the timing and potential strategic implications. The Ravens have always been known for their adaptability, blending a powerful running game with dynamic quarterback play, but their defense has occasionally struggled to maintain consistent pressure against elite offensive lines. If Crosby were to join the fold, the ripple effects could be enormous, potentially altering play calling, shifting personnel rotations, and redefining what it means to defend against this team. Analysts are already projecting how opposing quarterbacks might react to a defensive front anchored by someone of Crosby's caliber, imagining hurried throws, increased sacks, and even psychological pressure that can change the outcome of high-stakes games. This kind of speculation feeds the narrative that the Ravens are not just thinking about the present, but actively positioning themselves for sustained success. Social media reactions have been particularly vivid, with fans expressing excitement, skepticism, and hope all at once, debating whether the rumored acquisition will pay immediate dividends or whether it is part of a longer-term vision. As the rumors continue to swirl, it's clear that the mere possibility of Crosby in a Ravens uniform has reshaped expectations, ignited conversations, and perhaps even influenced other team strategies as they consider how to counter a defense suddenly imbued with elite pass-rushing potential. Another layer to this speculation revolves around the locker room dynamics and the potential mentorship Crosby could provide. Reports from insiders hint that his work ethic, professionalism, and intensity could be contagious, pushing teammates to elevate their own performance while creating an atmosphere of accountability and focus. The Ravens, who have always valued a strong team culture, might see Crosby's influence as an intangible asset that goes beyond statistics, enhancing cohesion and fostering a mentality geared toward winning in the playoffs. Fans have taken to debating how Crosby's personality and style will mesh with existing stars, whether it will create immediate chemistry, or require an adjustment period, and how the coaching staff might leverage his skill set to maximize impact. This speculation, while rooted in hopes and possibilities, underscores the multifaceted nature of such an acquisition, touching not only on game strategy but also on the human element that often separates good teams from championship contenders. It's a storyline that captivates because it combines tangible performance metrics with the unpredictable variables of leadership, influence, and team synergy, making every discussion, rumor, and tweet feel like a piece of a larger, unfolding drama. Financial implications also add intrigue to the rumor, as acquiring a player of Crosby's caliber involves balancing salary cap considerations, potential restructuring of contracts, and long-term strategic planning. The whispers surrounding the deal suggest that the Ravens front office is exploring creative ways to make this possible without compromising future flexibility, a challenge that adds another layer to the speculation. Fans are dissecting potential scenarios, imagining trades, adjustments, and strategic moves that could facilitate the signing, while analysts are considering the impact on roster depth, rotation strategies, and even draft planning. This financial dimension underscores the seriousness of the speculation. It's not just idle chatter, but a complex chess game that involves foresight, planning, and calculated risk. The broader conversation extends beyond the team itself, prompting discussions across the league about how such an acquisition could shift competitive balance and redefine expectations for playoff contention. In this sense, the rumor has become a narrative that intertwines athletic performance, strategic planning, and the high-stakes drama of NFL management, captivating audiences who follow every detail with intense scrutiny. Finally, the cultural and psychological effect of Crosby potentially joining the Ravens cannot be overlooked. The mere idea of such a formidable presence on the defensive line has energized the fan base, sparked debates across media platforms, and reignited the imagination of a city that thrives on football passion. Speculation often feeds narratives that influence perception, and in this case, it's not just about what Crosby might do on the field, but how his rumored presence has already begun to shape expectations, excite supporters, and even influence betting trends and media coverage. The unfolding conversation captures the essence of sports fandom, the thrill of possibility, the tension of uncertainty, and the joy of imagining a team reaching its full potential. As analysts, fans, and insiders continue to dissect the rumor, the sense of anticipation builds, transforming speculation into a shared experience that fuels excitement and hope for what the Ravens could achieve with Crosby in their ranks. The story is still developing, and every twist adds new layers to the narrative, keeping audiences hooked on every update and theory surrounding this potential game-changing addition. As the rumors continue to circulate, speculation about how MAXX Crosby could alter the Ravens' defensive identity has reached a fever pitch. Analysts are imagining a front line so dominant that it forces opposing offenses to rethink their game plans entirely, with quarterbacks facing relentless pressure and running backs finding less space to operate. Fans are envisioning a scenario where Crosby's ability to collapse the pocket complements the Ravens' secondary, turning routine plays into high-stakes opportunities for turnovers and momentum swings. The chatter also extends to the psychological impact on opponents, as teams entering the stadium might already be anticipating Crosby's presence and adjusting their schemes out of caution, potentially giving the Ravens an edge before the first snap. Even subtle changes, such as the timing of blitzes or coverage shifts, could have outsized effects when a player of Crosby's caliber is rumored to be involved. Speculation is rife regarding how the coaching staff might integrate him into their rotations, balancing his strengths with existing personnel while maintaining strategic flexibility. Every rumor sparks another wave of debate, with fans dissecting potential matchups, imagining highlight reel plays, and eagerly anticipating the electrifying possibilities that such a defensive upgrade could bring to Baltimore's quest for playoff success. The potential ripple effects extend beyond the Ravens' immediate defensive line. MAXX Crosby's rumored addition has fans and pundits alike envisioning a cascade of improvements throughout the team. Offensive strategies might evolve, knowing that the defense can generate momentum-shifting plays, giving quarterbacks more confidence and allowing coaches to take calculated risks. Speculation has even touched on team morale, with insiders suggesting that Crosby's intensity and professionalism could set a new standard in practice sessions and games alike. Fans have debated endlessly about the chemistry between Crosby and the existing stars, imagining how his presence could inspire younger players elevate performance across the roster, and even influence contract negotiations or future acquisitions. Media coverage has amplified the hype, portraying the Ravens as a team on the cusp of a transformative era, fueled by rumors and fueled by imagination. The narrative has become so compelling that it almost feels like every defensive snap could be redefined, every sack a statement, and every game a showcase of the potential Crosby brings, even if his arrival is still officially unconfirmed. The speculation alone has reinvigorated a fan base hungry for playoff glory and championship dreams. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens, and hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. Some of the most fervent debates have centered on the potential playoff implications. Analysts are running through scenarios where Crosby's rumored presence could tip the scales in closely contested games, imagining critical sacks, forced fumbles, and broken plays that could determine playoff seeding or survival. The excitement is not just about raw numbers, but about the narrative possibilities, the imagined drama of close contests, and the visual spectacle of a defensive juggernaut disrupting offensive rhythm. Fans are theorizing how opposing coaches might attempt to neutralize him, whether through double teams, ship blocks, or strategic quick passes, and how these adjustments might inadvertently open opportunities elsewhere on the field. The Ravens' own staff could be rethinking game plans, rotations, and matchups, speculating about how to deploy Crosby to maximize his influence while keeping the unit fresh for a grueling playoff run. Every rumor intensifies the stakes, as speculation becomes a shared mental simulation for fans, media, and rival teams alike. It's a scenario where anticipation, imagination, and strategic forecasting intersect, creating an almost cinematic build-up to the possible arrival of one of the league's most feared pass rushers. Beyond the X's and O's, there is an intense social and cultural buzz surrounding the potential signing. Fans have taken to social media platforms, forums, and podcasts to dissect every potential implication, from on-field dynamics to locker room culture. The rumor itself has created a storyline that transcends sports, weaving together elements of drama, hope, and rivalry. Merchandise speculation, highlight reels of Crosby's past dominance, and even mock debates over starting lineups dominate conversations, illustrating how a single potential acquisition can capture collective imagination. Influencers and sports commentators are fueling the narrative, blending factual analysis with creative speculation to sustain engagement and excitement. The cumulative effect is a citywide, even league-wide, focus on the Ravens as fans speculate about the psychological edge Crosby could bring, the message it sends to competitors, and the possibility of finally seeing a defense that lives up to the organization's lofty ambitions. In this sense, speculation has become a form of storytelling, an evolving saga that keeps audiences captivated long before any official announcement, highlighting the way rumors can shape perception, influence expectations, and drive engagement in modern sports culture. Financial and strategic considerations have also become a major talking point in these discussions. Observers are imagining how the front office could creatively structure deals, balance cap space, and make room for such a high-profile acquisition without jeopardizing long-term flexibility. Hypothetical trades, contract adjustments, and future draft implications are all part of the speculation, adding depth and realism to what otherwise might seem like mere wishful thinking. Fans enjoy theorizing about the moves the Ravens could make to accommodate Crosby, while simultaneously strengthening other positions, creating a sense of intricate chess playing behind the scenes. This layer of rumor adds gravitas to the narrative, blending the spectacle of athletic performance with the strategic drama of NFL management. Media coverage frequently highlights these potential maneuvers, suggesting that the move is not only about improving the team immediately, but also signaling a broader vision for sustained competitiveness. Each layer of speculation, from tactical schemes to financial planning, reinforces the idea that Crosby's rumored arrival could fundamentally reshape the team's trajectory, making every rumor a topic of serious discussion and fan fascination. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.